Good morning, everybody. It's Robbie here again, just down in the basement, waiting, having a coffee, waiting for Preston and Bob to come along. So anyway, I thought I'd make this video this morning. I want to give a big shout out to Swamp Donkey 530 there, buddy of mine. Watches videos, his channel, he's got a good channel. Anyway, I believe Mr. Swamp Donkey is from out around Manitoba way, so dedicating this video to Swamp Donkey. Give me a shout out, I really appreciate it. Helps you know, get more viewers and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like that. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, I thought I'd make this video this morning because getting a lot of questions about the lobster trap here, right? And I didn't really explain it probably as well as I should have there yesterday. See, this is where the lobster comes in here, and there's the fishing head. I'm gonna put I got a GoPro camera. It's got the waterproof case. So sometime this spring I'm gonna tie it in the back end of the trap maybe, or the front end, and you can see the lobsters coming and going, right? I'll probably put it up here in the front end maybe. So yeah, you know, a lot of people hard time to believe, but lobsters come in and out all the time, right? They're in and out. They come in, they eat. They might just sit up here in this hoop and eat a little bit and back out. But I've seen other people put the GoPro camera in their traps, and yeah, if you're interested in that, maybe check out, figure around on YouTube there and type in lobster traps or whatever, right? And you'll find, you know, different videos of the people that had put the camera in there, and you'll see the lobster coming and going, right? So anyway, I thought I had one fellow ask me if their traps are all nailed together, and for the most part they're nailed together, but we use a little staple gun and we staple the layers on, stainless steel staples. Makes it a lot quicker, staple gun. And so yeah, we use a lot of nails. The bottoms are nailed. The runners are nailed here, and we put two more runners on here, right? We'll do them later, but one fellow asked if we put you know, got to put weight in it, get the trap down, and yes we do. We put 20 pounds of cement in the front end and 20 pounds in the back end, so that's 40 pounds of cement. And you know, it gets pretty heavy then, right? So they like I said, these are Preston's traps, and I fish wooden one, or I fish yeah, wooden ones, but they're square traps, so quite a bit more wood in them. And anyway, they get pretty damn heavy. They're heavy when they first go out, but they're a lot heavier after being out there for 2 months and absorbing, you know, the water gets in the wood and stuff. And I weighed one of my traps last year. You know, there's certain traps I got to I washboard the trap, lift them in. So I lift, we fish 300 traps, so I lift 300 traps in the boat every day. And sometimes you'll know when you come to a heavy one, there's just the back gets pretty sore coming on the end of the day. So I weighed one last year when we were taking the traps in. We could just feel it was real heavy, but we weighed it was 155 pounds. So yeah, the bastard was heavy, right? So anyway, most of them are not that heavy. He probably had a little extra more cement in them than what he should have. So yeah, like I said, this here rope here, I fish, like I said, I'm doing my rope over here. I used to fish 10 traps, a string of 10 traps, a buoy on each end, but I'm doing my rope over. I'm gonna fish 6 traps in a string. So you know, we got a buoy in each end, and then you got a trap, and then I got what we call 9, how many? I got about 15 fathom between traps. So what we call a fathom is 6 feet. So, you know, that's 10 fathom is 60. So that's what, another 5, whatever, 70 or 80 feet, something like that. You get the idea. So every 70 feet you got a trap, and another 70 feet. And then I got these little, like on your main line, that rope is the main line that runs along the trawl. And this here little black rope, it is what you tie the trap on. And this here little loop, right? You see this loop? What we do is we put a lobster band or elastic band, the bands that we use to band the markets. So we'll slide one on, and then we just flick this donut through there, and then we slide the band back, right? So then it goes like that. So when we take the traps in, it's pretty easy. By that time the band is kind of rotten, it'll break off, but then you just, when you're taking the traps in, you just unhook that, set the trap on the floor of the boat. So yeah, that's how that works. Pretty good little setup. One time people used to tie them on, and Jesus, the knot gets pretty tight, after a while, as you could imagine. So just goes like that. So anyway, like I said, I had a few people asking questions, and Chad Stone asked me a question, how long it takes to build a trap. Well, Chad, from start to finish, buddy, if you were just to frame it in and then tack your heads all in and then lace it in, and still you got to put the door on it yet, and we got to put we put an escape mechanism in here. That's the law. We have to have an escape, and what the escape is, it lets the short lobster out, right? It won't let the big ones out, but it lets the short ones out, and then they're not in the trap with the bigger lobster being chewed up, because they will fight with each other and eat. So if start to finish, you're probably looking at close to a full day, but like you said, what we do here is Preston and Bob framed these traps up here the other day, and then they tacked the heads in it, right? Put the webbing in it, got it to this part, and then now what they're doing, yesterday they got, here's one, there's another one, they got these 3 done yesterday afternoon, right? So it's all it's all a process. So find it a lot easier to do a bunch of do this, get a bunch framed up, and then move on, and because you get faster at you get faster once you're used to lacing them in, you get faster. So yeah, it would take you a full day from start to finish if you just framed it up and tacked it in and went like that. But anyway, I decided to make a little video because said I'm getting quite a few questions, and like I said, I know that this is new to a lot of people, of course. So anyway, I'm going to this spring sometime, I'll wait till we get in close to the shore, but I'm going to stick the camera in the trap, and we'll see the lobsters crawling in and out of it, and something interesting. So yeah, okay everybody, I'll make another video here. We get the door and stuff on it maybe. So I just want to make that and try to explain things a little bit better. And thanks.